It's the Joel Shit Show, featuring Joel Shit. Hi, and welcome to the Joel Shit Show. I'm your host, Joel Shit. First, we're going to go live to Savannah the cat, who is eating breakfast. I'm Savannah the cat. I'm eating breakfast. Hello, I'm eating breakfast. Oh, so self-conscious. I wonder where she got that from. Ladies and gentlemen, Savannah the cat. I will not pick her up and show you because she just ate, and she might throw up everywhere because that's what she does. I am taking a sick day today, more of a mental health day. Last night I had bonus hours at Yahoo covering the Grammys, no apostrophe, and that was until 11 last night, and I finished up and I was just absolutely spent. I was like, you know what, if I go to work tomorrow, I'm just going to stare at the wall. I get sick days, this must be what they're for, so mental health needs to be taken care of, not going to work. So I emailed my boss and I told her, I am going to take a sick day tomorrow. I will see you Tuesday. I said something like that. I don't think I said I will see you Tuesday. And I worked a lot last week. If you consider a Monday through Sunday work week, then I worked 73 hours last week. And if you don't, then I'll just end up working looks like 72 hours this week, plus there's a KSCU station meeting tomorrow, there's a show at Bomb of the Hill on Wednesday I want to see, and Friday I'm supposed to go to a party in San Francisco. So it's a crazy week, to say the least. And I just realized, how am I going to go to a party Friday night after work, get up and work 7 to 3 on Saturday, and then have my third place consolation game in the Stanley Keg Playoffs on Saturday? This week is ridiculous. I'm not looking forward to it. There's too many things going on. I probably shouldn't go to the show Wednesday. I probably shouldn't go to Chris Rogers' party Friday. But I didn't go to Chris Rogers' last party, and I don't want him to stop inviting me because Chris is awesome. His timing, no one has good timing right now with me. I'm working too much. But, you know, we're 8 months away from Stanford's year being up, and then I'll be underemployed again, and I'll be complaining about how I don't have enough to do from an employment perspective. So enjoy it while you can. That's what I say. Yesterday I had my show at KSCU, and it went fine. The phones were busy. It was a pretty crowded day. Someone requested a song by Mike Snow, and Mike Snow spells his name with 2 I's. And I couldn't find Mike Snow's album anywhere, but I knew I could play the Mark Ronson remix of Animal on the internet, and I went on YouTube. And I said, show me Mike Snow Animal, Mark Ronson remix. And it went, there it is. I said, alright, I'm going to play it. So I played it. You just take one of those RCA cables, hook it up to the computer, hook it up to the board, you push play, you make sure the pot's turned up, that's what it's called, and then it plays on the internet and on the radio, and people driving down the freeway are listening to YouTube. Normally they wouldn't know. I told them this time, kind of a mistake, but I was like, whatever. So I guess that was exciting. I don't know. If nothing else, it provides keywords for this episode. Yesterday's episode, as you've noticed, was from my playoff game, Saturday night. Except I'm posting it as a Sunday episode. I already posted my Saturday episode. Didn't I? Oh shit, what am I uploading right now? I'm going to have to check on that. I may not have uploaded Saturday's episode yet. No, I totally did, because it was short, and wasn't it Getting the Mail with Savannah? No, Getting the Mail with me? I think it was. I'll look into it. It's just a complete wreck today of an episode. See, even the show is taking a mental health day, obviously. Anyway, my girlfriend filmed a lot of my shifts in the first and third periods, which was nice of her. I was even in the game. Nothing happened when I was out there. No penalties, no goals on either team. It was 3-2. All 5 goals were scored when the other center was out there. So most of the clips, they were okay. There's nothing wrong with them. My girlfriend did a good job. I appreciate that. It's just I didn't really do much. But the clip that I decided to upload for yesterday's episode was puck turned over in our zone. Their guys wouldn't get out of the zone, so they were offside. And one of they weren't communicating because they were, well, I don't know what the deal was. And so this one guy kept coming in, and everyone was yelling, blah, blah, and I can't hear anything. So my teammates are yelling at me to hit one of them with the puck, because then it's an intentional offside, and the face-off goes in their zone, all the way down. And I think that's what's supposed to happen. I'm trying to figure it out. In the meantime, two of their skaters, one is skating toward me, and the other one is getting ready for the pass after he steals it from me. And I'm like, but wait a minute. They're offside. That doesn't work. I know what I'll do. So I pass it across the ice to the guy that was going to receive the pass from the one trying to steal the puck from me. And he goes, oh, look, it's the puck. Touches it. Face off in the other zone, which we won. And then we had a good shot, and then another face off, because the goalie covered it, and I think we won that one and took another shot, and I think there was a third face-off. I don't know. If not, just watch yesterday's episode, and you'll know. And, you know, why do I have to recap it? You can see it with your own two eyes, or one if you're a pirate. So, you know, it was actually one of my best shifts of the night, and I played fine. It was nice to see me skate. I have not watched me skate since I was first learning how to skate. And if you go to Jughead 177 Sister Station and you look, there's a video of me when I first started skating. It's like 9,000 views of me learning how to skate. I must have really hit the keywords good or something. And I'm just like, you know, drooling on the ice and everything. Now I'm still like when I'm out there, but I'm skating a lot faster. So the next step I think maybe is when I push off, I'm not getting anything when I push off because my feet aren't next to each other. My feet are like this far apart, so when I push off, I only get that much. If my feet were together, I could push off all the way like that. So I need to figure out how to use my inside edge to bring my skates together. I'll work on it this Saturday. So I think that, you know, because you need to watch yourself skate to get better, and I've just never had that opportunity. My first season, our goalie wore a camera on his helmet. And there's like an 11-minute video, which actually I put on Google Videos many years ago. I forgot about that. But there's not a lot of me in there because it's filming the game and where he's looking. He's obviously not going to look somewhere else. He's the goalie. He has to look where he has to look. And I wasn't in the play very much because I don't play defense. I do a little bit now, but at the time I only played wing. I didn't play anything. I only played wing. So very rarely was I in the play. I cleared the puck once. That was the only time I was in there. And then, so you couldn't really draw any conclusions. Plus, I didn't have the super feet yet, so I wasn't that good of a skater. But now, I skate alright. My speed is getting there, but I'm not getting any power in my stride. So I think I know how to fix that. So we'll see. And, let's see, the Grammys. We finished the rice. This is the container the rice goes in. It is drying, and when it is dry, I'm going to put rice in it again, because that's what I do. And, as a matter of fact, I went to Lenardi's a couple days ago and bought organic oranges for my girlfriend, and you know they're organic? Because there's a little zero on a produce sticker, which is Lenardi's way of saying it's organic. Well, the only problem with the organic ones is they get moldy faster. Like, you can even see this one starting to get little bits of mold here. I don't know what to say. Basically, these oranges don't last very long. You know, because they're organic. They don't look as good or anything, but they're organic. So, see? There you go. Oh, and one other thing. So, the House of Representatives and the Senate, they're working on this health care bill thing, and now they're trying to find a compromise where it's like they're not going to require people to have insurance if they don't want it. But see, this is the thing. If you know you don't have to get health insurance until you're actually sick, like they're not going to get rid of the clause that says that emergency care cannot be denied, but they're not going to require people to get insurance either. So what happens then is, because insurance costs about $1,000 a month if you have a family of 4. And the median income in this country is like 48 grand a year. So are you going to spend a quarter of your pre-tax income on health care? No. And I can't say most, but a lot of employers are not offering health insurance anymore. The number that are offering it, it's going down. Like, remember 30 years ago when everyone got a retirement program, and like when you finished your job, you got retirement. Like my dad, when he retires from IBM, he's going to get retirement. My grandpa worked for the government, he gets a retirement check. I don't get a retirement. I have my 401k, that's all I have. It's up to me, because this is part of the making government smaller thing. So now I have to be trusted to plan for my own retirement, which is fine. I can handle that, but most people can't. And people are going to be fucked in 50 years when there's no Social Security anymore either, because the baby boomers are going to use it all, because they're staying alive for so long because of Medicare keeping them alive for so long. I love the programs, but we have to pay for them. Fine, increase my taxes. I don't care. It's worth it to me because I want that shit to be there when I get old. So anyway, if you decide that you don't want to have health care and you know you're still going to get health care, you're still going to get taken care of in the emergency room when you get really sick. So what happens? All those years you didn't put money into the system because you didn't have to, and now you're getting to take out. The only people that are going to put money into the system are the ones who are already sick. And they're the ones who need the most coverage, which costs more money. So that means their premiums are going to go up. My worst investment ever in my life has been on my health care. I have hardly needed it ever. I mean, we're talking like trip to the dentist, trip to the eye doctor to buy these stupid Coke bottles. That's it. I've spent thousands and tens of thousands of dollars on my health care with nothing to show for it. But you know what? Someone else who's got problems, like real problems, they're benefiting from it. See, you can't pick and choose when you want to be a society. You either are one or you're not. And if you live in a city or you live in a country with 300 million people, guess what? You're not by yourself. You're not some little sovereign, independent group of like 60 people that can do whatever the hell they want. So, if you want, I mean, what is the other option? You could say, well, I don't want to have health care. So when I get sick, I'm not going to borrow from the system. I'm not going to go to the emergency room and say you need to treat me. I'm going to sign this waiver. Well, that would solve the problem, but politically that would be a nightmare, because what happens when a 9-year-old girl gets messed up in a car accident because her dad said, we don't need health care? Public outcry, blah, blah, blah. Because remember, it's the statistical outliers that create all of our news, and that's a statistical outlier. But people are going to be like, oh my God, this is terrible. There is no easy solution. Then the budget comes out today, and we're bringing in $2.2 trillion and spending $3.8 trillion. Yeah, even I will admit that's a problem. I don't know how to fix that, though. I don't know. It's not my job. I vote for people to figure that out for me. And if they don't, I vote for someone else if they don't do it. If we all did that, then the people making those decisions that were screwing up wouldn't be there anymore. But no, people like to vote for incumbents. So whose fault is that? That's all the time we have today. Visit us on the web at joelshitshow.com. Email joel@joelshitshow.com.